This is a continuation of a ride we were on. This is the Monday after Thanksgiving, and we had drove to that falls earlier in the day, and I had my video put up going from where we were staying to that falls. This one here, we were going to go to from that falls up to Combs to eat at the cafe up there. And so we're going out a different way, and this looked really bad from where we were sitting, so we got out and looked at it because it looked like a sheer drop, but it wasn't as bad as it looked at when you first pull up to it. But that's me and my wife coming down over that. This is the first time I've did the picture in the picture. Might let me know if it's worth doing or not on some of the stuff. I don't know. I thought just playing around.
Alright, remember how to unbuckle quick in case you gotta swim.
I always give my wife a hard time on some of the stuff. And now this is Mike coming. He had my extra GoPro when he was out taking a video of us coming down there, so he's holding it up and coming across. So
You ready?
I'm ready.
well, we were headed up to get up to Combs and eat lunch, and my wife had never been up there to eat, so we're trying to head to a county road. And once we get on the county road, you take that almost all the way to the restaurant. So I didn't really show once we got to the county road. I didn't show that. I showed back when we got back onto the trails again after we ate lunch.
It's gonna be a trail.
We crossed this stream several times, and there are several waterfalls on that stream. We should have stopped, got some pictures, but we didn't, because they're kind of off the trail where you didn't.
Because if we keep going that way, it's a dead end. We want to get on
that. And here's the county road, and once we get on here, we'd go right. I'm not sure how many miles it is. It's a little ways to get up to Combs. So after we ate lunch, we come back, and this is where we're getting back onto the trail systems, the Mill Creek Trail System. And this was a pretty good little stream we had to cross.
So where's the trail? That's the thing I need to know. Is it over there? I think it's straight ahead.
But we were going to go to swing by Camp Carp, which is like a hunting camp. Got a couple buildings there and a shed. And But it's almost just a straight shot to get to Camp Carp from this way. So we had been out here by Camp Carp before we had ever knew about it, right next to it practically, and it's just off the blue loop, and we rode the blue loop several times, and all we would have had done was take a right off the blue loop, and we've been right to it. But we know where it's at now. Yeah, they normally have a booklet there for you to sign your name and where you're from and the date you were there. But there wasn't any book this time. I don't know if it got filled up and they hadn't replaced it, or I don't even know who is doing the book. But this is Camp Carp here pulling in, and there's a rock here on the right. It's kind of a memorial to this guy named Glenn, and they got it carved into that rock and painted up. But right there, straight in front, is the little shed that they normally have the sign-in book, and there's all kinds of stickers and stuff thrown all over it. I stuck one of our stickers on there too, so. But we're headed to another Waterfalls now.
Hey, Mike. I think it was that left to the falls.
Of course,
It was. That was back there.
we missed the turn, but we caught it pretty quick. Turn around and go back. Now this falls, I don't know if it has an official name. If it does, I don't know what it is. We just named it the Twin Falls because it's two falls side by side, just kind of split in the middle of it. And if the water's flowing good, it's actually makes two falls side by side. If the water's down, it's only going to be one. But it's a neat little falls. Now this is right on the blue loop, so this one isn't hard to get to. That's the side that flows the most. But then it's kind of got it divided, and then over here on the other side, it also flows. But neat little falls.
Janae's.
Hey, Mike. You know, if we would have kept going straight when we turned around just a second ago, that would take us to that what we call the 50-foot falls.
Yeah, if we go down to the bottom of it.
You want to go back that way?
From where here?
And because that's the blue loop there too. So.
Right.
All right, let's go back that way and check it out, and then we'll decide what to do.
So we decided to go back and get this other falls, being they've had rain for 3 or 4 days before we went down there, so all the falls are going good. Now like I said, we don't know the names of this fall. We just call it the 50-foot falls. It's not 50 foot. It's probably more like 30, but it's kind of a joke we had going on. But Here Mike comes up pretty close. He goes around this tree. Now he's got plenty of room there on the side, but still he gets you pretty close. And I come up there and Mike waved me off.
You're too wide.
So why take a
Too
chance?
wide?
You're too wide, Eddie.
So I backed up. We're going to come out here with some measuring devices next time we go. We're going to measure how tall these falls are. So we want to go down the bottom of it. We've done that before. You just go down the trail a little bit farther and hang a left, and then it circles back to the bottom.
You need to splash some water up on her so I can get the water.
But to really see this falls good, you need to go down to the bottom of it to see it. But you can see this is a pretty tall falls. We're gonna measure it if we can remember to bring something to measure it with next time. But we had a good ride as always. There's me and my wife.